So I found all my old babysitter stuff from grade 6, and it reminded me of how I almost got kicked out of the babysitter's course. Now, this was a course you actually had to pay to take, stay after school, and you actually had to take a mini first aid test to see if you passed or not, and apparently it certified you as an official babysitter or whatever. So it was a 5-day course, and within those 5 days, only 4 of them were learning, and the 5th day was just spent taking the test to see if you passed. First day, I almost got kicked out each of the days. The first day, I had to actually go sit in the back and back of the room and reread everything that she had just taught us because I was too busy doodling in my notebook that I had brought. Day 2 was the best day because that was the day we got to learn to diaper on dolls. And we had to even bring our own dolls. Really, you can supply a teddy bear. Anyways, so we all got to go off on our own in groups. Okay. So I ended up sneaking my 2 friends that were just wandering the halls into the class, into the library, and just goofing off with them when I was supposed to be learning how to diaper. And yeah, the teacher found out when I started making fun of her. Yeah. So then I snuck some kids in, and they got kicked out, and then I snuck them in again, and they got kicked out again, and I was told not to do it another time or I would have to leave for the day, and I didn't have a ride home yet. I wasn't gonna just sit outside the class. Day 3, I just kept talking, and she kept, I seriously sat in, every single chair, and I had to switch places with everyone because I just would not stop talking. Because, it was so boring. And it's even when I participated in the discussions, because I had set myself up to be a troublemaker, I would just get in trouble for even participating. It was weird. Day 4 was CPR day, and she had brought in enough for all of us, but these weird mannequin heads that we were supposed to give mouth to mouth. Now, I'm not a germaphobe, and I wasn't back then. But that's disgusting. I'm not gonna I don't know where it's been, I don't know what you've done with it. I don't know who's touched it. You know what? No, I'm not okay with that. And I vocally said that a lot. And then she explained to me, this is probably where I got in the most trouble, because she explained to me that she cleaned them in her bathtub with bleach and stuff, so it was all sanitary. So I don't know how she is at home. I don't know if her bathtub's clean. You don't tell me you wash something in your bathtub and expect me to be yeah, I'm gonna put my mouth on that. No, if I don't know where it's been, my mouth's not going on it. I essentially almost started a riot because then other people started questioning it and they're yeah, I don't want to do that either. And so I had to go sit in the back where I was away from everybody and I couldn't talk, but could still see what was going on to learn how to do the CPR. Yeah. At one point though, I had to go outside and sit and wait, and then she was going to explain it to me by myself because I couldn't get over the fact that I don't know if that's clean. I'm not going to do that. I don't think that's unreasonable. So then, day 5 was the day we had the actual test. And when she handed it to me, she essentially told me she thought she was going to fail me because she didn't think that I'd actually paid attention to anything that had happened. But see, I'm not a dummy. I got common sense, and all those questions were common sense. And I ended up walking out with 87%, which was really good for having snuck some kids in, doodled the whole time. Essentially, I just doodled the whole entire time, talked incessantly, and almost started a ride. I think 87%. Congratulations, me. I think she thought that whatever children I babysit are going to be screwed, essentially. Yeah, so she had no faith in me, but I persevered, and I babysat for 2 different families, and none of the children died or were seriously injured. So yeah, no near-death experiences on my watch. I've got a super stressful week ahead of me because with the holiday season and work, it's gonna be crazy. So I hope I don't, try myself to some train tracks just to get out of the stress. So have a good week. Oh, I turned this off. Oh, boob shot.